What up YouTube? Welcome to the Sunday Brojitos. In this video, I'm going to give you my personal favorite skate brands, and the reason I want to let you guys know what my personal favorite is to influence your buying decision when it comes to any type of skate products. When I was younger and in the peak of my skating career, it always was a tough choice on what product to buy next. I always wanted the newest and greatest thing that was out there. But as I've gotten older and skating is now on my own dime, I've realized that you don't need the best of the best because there are products out there that are just as good. I'm gonna break it down into a few different categories, but to start off, I wanna talk about shoes. When I first started skating, I was a huge Nike guy. My buddy rocked the P-Rods and I rocked the Janowskis, and we thought we were the coolest kids at the skate park because we always had Nikes. Now, that is not the case for me. My favorite shoe at the current moment is New Balances. And the model that I actually ride is the Z306s, which Jamie Foy came out with when he won Skater of the Year. Shout out Jamie Foy, if you're ever watching this video, I love you, man, you're a great skater. But his shoes are great. They have awesome support and they kind of remind me of the Adidas Boostinettes, which I really like. For the price and the quality of shoe you're getting, definitely check out any type of New Balances. I'm sure there's some style that you will end up liking. Let's get into category number 2, which is skateboard decks. Right now, Anti-Hero is probably my favorite type of skateboard deck, and the reason is the pop is awesome. They're relatively the same shape when it comes to the nose and the tail of the board, which I really like. If you get a Plan B or a girl board, sometimes that nose is just really sticking out and you have to ride it that way. But with the Anti-Hero, it is not that way. Some brands that are like Anti-Hero that have actually the same pop because they're made at the same warehouse as Anti-Hero are Real, Crooked, and if you're local to Arizona, Sidewalk Surfer boards. I mean, those Sidewalk Surfer boards I think are like 35 bucks and they're just as good as Real, Anti-Hero, Crooked. So definitely check out your local skate shops because they might have something better than all these pros do. The next category I want to talk about has to do with trucks. I used to be a huge Thunder truck guy until one day I was riding my skateboard to the skate shop and next thing I know, I fall really hard on the cement because my truck came apart. It was so loose that it just fell off and I had just the metal rod sticking out from the base plate. So since that day, I've switched to independent trucks. They're honestly just a lot more heavy duty. I have not gotten a new pair of trucks in like 4 or 5 years. So shout out independent, they're really good. Thunder trucks are still really good, but like I said, they fell apart on me, so that's why I really like the independent trucks. The fourth category I want to talk about is wheels. The wheels that I like are the Bones wheels, and I know that I might just be like every other person that says Bones is the best company. I tried the new Spitfires when they came out saying that they wouldn't flat spot, but all my friends and I got flat spots on our wheels, so I've always just stayed with Bones. They really hold up and have no issues flat spotting, which I really like. And then another thing to add on top of that is they have really good bearings for the wheels. They have the Bones Reds, which are just a classic cheap bearing that do way better than some of the more expensive ones. Anyways, let's get into the next category. So the final category I have for you guys is gotta be the grip tape. I know there's only a few brands out there, but my favorite brand is Mob grip tape. I can't remember who put me on this grip tape, but I have loved it ever since. They come out with some really cool graphics, but they got the grippiest grip tape and it always lasts the longest too. I got some cheaper grip tape a while ago at the skate shop and it just didn't last as long, wasn't as grippy, and I feel like it was peeling off and it was only like a weekend of me having the skateboard. Anyways, that's my opinion with my favorite skateboarding brands. Like I said, it's just a suggestion on what you should get and what's my favorite based off of what I've used in the past. Before we end off the video, I want to have an honorable mention hop in and say his favorite skateboard brands. Zach, Get in here and let them know what your favorite is.
Thanks for having me on, Peyton. I'm really glad that I can come here and give you guys my honorable mention. So I'm not really that much of a skater. I used to be. We used to skate all the time, but when it comes down to it, I don't really know brands like that. I just get a board that I like riding and what looks cool, stuff like that. It's pretty much all about the decals for me. But when it comes down to boards, I really love girl boards. When I was growing up, my favorite board used to be Mini Logo, just solely based on the fact that it's a really durable board, although I don't really rock with those boards too much anymore. And if I really need a board, I can just go down to Sidewalk Surfer, and I know that they could always hook it up with some pretty solid boards. If you guys don't know Sidewalk Surfer, it's our local shop. And then when it comes down to shoes, Peyton brought it up earlier, but the Busenits, those are gonna be my favorite skate shoe because those really held up every single time I skated. To be honest with you guys, I can't really remember a lot of skate brands off the top of my head. I really do enjoy skateboarding, but I'm more of a snowboarder type of guy, so if you guys want to watch those snowboarding videos, we got those here and there. Other than that, guys, that's going to end off today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what is your guys' favorite skate brand. Last but not least, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more content. We post a video every single Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Peace, boy. Peace.